The honourable member for Flin Flon.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, on April 13th, just days before the election, the Premier promised Manitobans that he wouldn't open collective agreements. He said he wouldn't reopen collective agreements because the honour of the Crown was at stake. Now, just before Christmas, we learned that the Premier actually plans to introduce legislation that may very well open collective agreements and reduce salaries and pensions. Workers need to know this Premier's plans for cuts to wages and pensions. Will the Premier table that legislation today, or will he keep threatening workers?
The honourable Minister of Finance.
Well, once again, Madam Speaker, I'm pleased to have the opportunity to put some accurate statements on the record. We were very clear after we became government. We assessed the damage that the NDP party had done to Manitoba, $1 billion almost of a deficit they left with Manitobans after they said they were heading in the right direction. We were very clear with Manitobans that the path ahead would not be one of misrepresentations to Manitoba, but it would be about a clear understanding of where we need to go as a province, and putting the efforts and making the strides necessary to go there. Labour is part of this conversation. We welcome the conversations that we've had. We find many points of agreement. We know that the work is for all of us to do.
Here. The honourable member for Flin Flon on a supplementary question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, the Premier takes a 20% raise, spends 2 months a year in Costa Rica, and then he picks a fight with working people, threatening the constitutionally protected right of workers to collective bargaining.
Unbelievable.
It's not fair, Madam Speaker, and it's not right. The Premier should not take a 20% raise and then turn around and impose wage freezes and cuts on working Manitobans. I ask the Premier today, will the Premier return his 20% raise to Manitobans?
Yeah.